Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Things are not quite going how I would wish them to, but that's okay. I have some setup to do. Uh, Either way, let's move some things around here. That can go up there. That will go here. So now you get me looking at the stuff that's over here. Uh, yeah, let's see. What is going on? Give me 1 second. I have to, oh, please put that in the corner there. For Christ's sake. Ah! Hold on. Trying to figure out what's going on with my capture card. It's not quite cooperating. Luckily, you guys aren't missing anything. The game is not ready just yet. I still have to do some updates on my end. There's still some things that need to be updated. Let's see. Elgato. Properties. Yes. Deactivate. Okay. Activate, please. I guess not. Try this again. Right. Let's see if that worked. Oh, the Elgato card is actually gone now. Huh? Did I forget something? About, like, how the capture card works? I don't think I did. Let me remove this. Yes. And then add something else. Just same thing. Elgato CC. Hey, there we go. Okay, I just had to re-add it. Yes, please. Add that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Before I do anything else, let me actually drag this down to where it needs to be. And then I can do this. Very nice. Yes, that's what I wanted. That is what I want to see right there. And let's drag the volume down. I don't remember exactly how the volume will be for this game, as opposed to volume on my desktop. Should be okay. There you go. Probably do without the headphones for now. Most likely. Something like this. Yeah. Great. So 4 minutes in, I've got all the technical stuff sorted out, which is nice. Definitely don't want this to be a tech support live stream where everything just messes up constantly. That would be really not ideal. Almost done. There's been some major updates since the last time I played Mario Kart, so we're getting the rundown here. Of course, I have seen with certain Mario Kart channels, mostly being Troy and Mayro, that a lot of people are playing stuff other than CTGP nowadays, even though CTGP is one of the premier packs. So I'm playing it on PC and whatnot. Nouveau Circuit, Gallant Grotto, Pendrana Frostbite, and Shy Guy Lumber Company. Okay. Toute nouvelle version pour Luigi Circuit and Haunted Gardens. All right. What about page 2? Okay. So some updates and new tracks. I don't see any replacements though. What yeah, okay. Let's go back to the main menu and launch the game, I guess. I'm curious to see what tracks would have been replaced, or if I would notice. I don't know. And there it is. It's been a while. No, the batteries are low. Hold up. Ah, damn it. All right. I don't want this to be a problem on stream, so I'm gonna get some new batteries, assuming I have them somewhere. I should. No batteries can be found, fortunately. Where else would they be? Sorry, you guys are gonna have to excuse me. I need to find some batteries. Let me put it on the BRB screen. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm experiencing some mild annoyances here. I need to go get some batteries for my Wii remote. Be right back. Back, and I have batteries. Is your streaming going? Well, I just said that I was experiencing some minor annoyances, but it'll all end right quick. Nice. I will put these somewhere else over here. Have to worry about disposing of those later. Fresh batteries? Fresh batteries. Very nice. All right, sick. This can go away now. And I will have volume like that. I guess I'll just jump right into Wi-Fi, huh? Been like, I don't know, a couple months since I played this game last. Yeah, it must have been. course, Thanksgiving happened over the weekend and, you know, Thursday and whatnot. So I'm still a little bit tired from that. Holidays are always more tiresome than they are restful for me, it seems. And my guy T-posing. Sure. Who do we got? 3 other people. Alright. Nice company for the day. I've got my list of things as well. Oh, this track. This track can be a little bit much on the eyes at times. I'd appreciate it if they, like... I don't know. It's something about the color scheming and the... kind of noisy, I guess. Patterns of this track make it a little bit difficult for me to discern where I am in relation to other stuff. But I still have a good time with it. Also, I should have said, welcome to chat, Violet Lucy. I see that's your first time chat. Always nice to see new faces. The lap are there? They're on lap 2. Okay. So it's gonna be a little while. I guess I could start... I can just start running my mouth, I guess. I mean, not like I haven't been doing that, you know? I've been reading 1984 over the past 3-ish weeks. If you can believe it, I never read that book up until now. I was not required to read it in high school. For a lot of people, they have to read it in high school. But I didn't. I read Fahrenheit 451. And I also read Animal Farm, which is by the same author. It's by George Orwell, or rather by Eric Blair, whose pen name is George Orwell. Bet you didn't know that. I don't know why he picked the name George Orwell as his pen name. But, you know, that it really stuck. So, I don't know. I guess he knew what he was doing when he did that. But, yeah, his real name was Eric Blair. And if you can believe it, he actually fought in the Spanish Civil War. In 1930... I forget if it was 36 or 37 when the war started. But the Spanish... it was either there was a coup or like a revolution started, and things devolved very quickly into a messy civil war. And on one side you had the Spanish nationalists, who were fascists. They called themselves the nationalists, which is kind of a watering down of their ideology. And then you had the Spanish Republicans, who were mostly composed of socialists and communists, with a few liberals sprinkled into the mix. And when I say socialists and communists, I include anarchists in that bunch. Let me pick a track here. Let's do Nightlife Party. I'm a professional. Oh no, I was disconnected. No thank you. I've had many such requests come by my chat before, and the answer has always been a respectful no thank you. Yeah. Don't take it hard. I usually prefer to do that sort of stuff myself, if I end up doing it. Yeah. Jeez, hopefully I don't get disconnected from the next room. It's the same people again. It's just gonna disconnect me. Oh no, wait, maybe it won't, because there was that other guy who was Japanese. Maybe his connection freaked out. I don't know. They're playing Mushroom Peaks? Oh my god. Poor bastards. And okay, having a rough go of it. But yeah, Spanish Civil War. And Orwell fought with the anarchists in that war against the nationalists. Unfortunately, the reason that the communists, the socialists, the Republicans, the anarchists, the reason that the left faction in Spain lost that civil war is the same thing that like generally impedes the left a lot of times, which is that there's a lot of infighting on the left. The reasons for that are complicated. But there tends to be less infighting on the right because they are astroturfed by capital. And capital usually is consolidated in what it wants. But there was also another confounding factor where the Stalinists and the Spanish liberals were very adamant about preserving the liberal state, and the socialists and the anarchists really did not like that, because they thought, well, that would just put us right back where we started, or in the worst case scenario, that would make you as bad as the Spanish nationalists. It would just be this, same shit, different day. And so that infighting devolved into actual fighting on the streets. And very briefly, it was a three-front war with the Stalinists and liberals on one side, the socialists, communists, and anarchists on another side, and then on the other side, the fascists. And then, the liberals and the Stalinists killed all the anarchists, and then the nationalists won. Which is unfortunate. But Orwell actually lived through that. He survived, and he fought for what he believed in. I think that's important. And the Spanish Civil War, of course, had happened right before World War II. It was a large part of the reason that, Spain didn't participate in the Second World War. It's because there was just a civil war in Spain, and the fascist government was more concerned with the isolationist aspects of fascism, and not joining Germany. Sorry, I don't mean for this to turn into a lecture. I just think the life of George Orwell is a very interesting one. And then he wrote 1984 in 1949, so right after the Second World War. And it's quite interesting to see because it's very there are some things that are very indicative of that time in the book in 1984. Of course, the big bad guys, Big Brother and Ingsoc. Big Brother is Stalin, right? And then Ingsoc is the Nazi Party, if that makes sense. There's it's kind of this ideological amalgam of George Orwell being like, okay, look, the Nazi Party and the Russian Communist Party have a lot of similarities, and they're really bad. I'm gonna write a book about them. Please wait a moment. Please let me actually play the game now. It's been 20 minutes. I don't want this to be the... I get disconnected every time stream. Alright, let's vote for this. It's a very interesting book, 1984. One of the most interesting things about it, in fact, this is something I'll gush about. Everybody builds up Oceania and the Ingsoc and whatever to be this unique evil shit, and to be this like big final boss of authoritarianism, totalitarianism. It like there's a degree of exceptionalism that gets applied to the world of 1984, where it's pretty clear that a lot of people probably just haven't read the book and are like not really able to engage very much with the themes being discussed and things like that. But the most remarkable thing for me about the world of 1984 is how unremarkable it is. Right? Like I think in the book I've gotten to the part where Winston is like reading from Goldstein's manifesto, or his theory, as it were, and he's like, Goldstein is like describing the like horrible governments that are ruling the world right now. No, I'm dead. And a lot of it's like very grounded in existing sociology, in fact. Like, you know, there's nothing really... There's nothing, like, mythical about anything that's happening in the world of 1984. Except maybe for the fact that, like, the degree of control that the party claims to exert over things is, like, massively exaggerated, right? But like even that is something that happens in the real world, where like authoritarian governments will brag about how powerful and how cool they are, when they don't actually have as much power as they purport to have. But you know, again, at the end of the day, you wouldn't exactly want to test that assumption by going and doing something that would get you in trouble with them, because the potential consequences, if you do get in trouble with a 1984-esque government, are bad, really bad. You know. Also, I'm getting owned. Come on, get me caught up a little bit. Okay, that's good. Oh, sick. I'm in third all of a sudden. This is very strange. We're gonna target shock first. Or not. Bet. Minus 16 for third. Ouch. That's fine. I've long since stopped caring about VR. And I'm playing Mario Kart just for the sake of it. Because I think this is a good game to live stream for content. You know? Until such point that I get large enough that people start challenging me, hey, you should get 9,999 VR, I'm not going to care about my VR. I'm mostly just going to care about the quality of the race and the content, as it were. I should probably stop talking about such, like, highfalutin academic concepts on stream. That stuff doesn't tend to hold an audience very well. Like, all the stuff in 1984 about Goldstein and, like, the stuff he has to say about the purported theory of, like, oligarchical collectivism or whatever, and the like, historical theory of class divides and things like that. Like, all of that is very interesting to me, but it doesn't make for great entertainment for a lot of people. And I feel like that might actually be one of the origins of, like, people getting lost in the sauce in that book, and like, or whatever the opposite of lost in the sauce is, with, like, they are without the sauce and therefore they are lost, or something like that, you know? Because if you are, like, let me put it this way, if you're reading 1984 with a genuine capacity for critical thought and, like, trying to form like, political opinions based off of things that you see in that text, like, oh, this thing is good, this thing is bad, people should or shouldn't live like this, right? You should come away from 1984 being a socialist, right? Even though the party is named, like, Ingsoc, and, like, the Soc in Ingsoc stands for socialism. One of the points of the book is that, like, that's not a very socialist party, despite calling itself socialist. Which reminds me of a certain other historical political party that was like that. It might begin with a Na and end with a Z. You know. If you take my meaning. But a lot of people don't have that, like, extremely well-developed capacity for thinking critically. And so they read the book and they correctly identify a lot of stuff that's, like, bad, that the party does. But they're not really able to engage with some of the other more subtle stuff and the like, very complex reasons of why certain things are bad, not just in the context of the narrative, but in the real world. You know? And also things that aren't bad. There's, like, a select few things I think, in the world of 1984 that, at least in concept, aren't bad, but are, like, bad in execution. And I think that's the thing where people are very bad at recognizing the difference there. Like, collective ownership, right? In 1984, in the book, in name, there's collective ownership of stuff. But in practice, nobody actually controls it. Like, the masses don't actually control production at all. The collective ownership is actually restricted to the outer and inner party or whatever. It's restricted to the people that have the power and the influence, which is basically what we have right now. There's people with power and influence, and they own stuff. Everybody else doesn't own jack shit. You know? And you can sort of twist words to say, like, oh, we've done it. We've made it so that things are owned collectively. But that doesn't really bridge the gap of what a lot of socialists will say about, like, well, no, things can't just be nominally owned collectively. There has to be a democratic organization of those things. It's not enough just to, like, nominally own a share of a company or whatever. You know, workers should have a say in that. Huh? I don't know. Look, I'm getting lost in the sauce again. God damn it. This track is great. I love it when I refer to it. Should I hold on to this? I wonder. He's got a fake item box behind me. Why I gotta take these turns nice and tight. Alright, I think I know where they would want to use the shop, and that's like here. They didn't use the shop, but they did use the cow. There we go. Nice. I'm driving pretty good right now, which is surprising given that I haven't played this game in 2 months. Or longer, even. And that's the part where I don't really know how to drive the track super well. I think you're just supposed to not trick off those. If I remember right. Okay. I feel like that's gonna hit somebody. Well, that hit me, so... That's that, I guess. That... Going tight, even though that means I don't get an item. Jesus. This is a very dangerous idea, what I'm doing right now. Do I dare? I think I dare. Content to just hold this banana out behind me and call it a day. And I won again. Sick. I think that is how you're supposed to do that section. I think you're supposed to just not trick until the very last ramp. Cool. Keep voting for Nightlife Party, I guess. Oh, somebody's voting for the new track, Gallant Grotto. You know, to be quite frank, things have been pretty quiet in my personal life lately. Even with Thanksgiving, like... I don't know. And a lot of that is because, like, many of the people that I know on are online, and many of the people I know online are, like, on Twitter. And Twitter is just dead, kind of. And I don't mean dead as in, like, it's gone and it's irrelevant. What I mean is that, like, it's just very still. Like, not a lot happens over there, I think. Not these days, anyways. I think, you know, that might speak to, a degree of cultivation that I'm not doing or I need to be doing if I'm looking for some kind of engagement. I have no idea how to play this track. I shouldn't be in first right now. Yes, please take over first. I need to know where to go. Christ. How do you play this track? That out of here. No. Give me my star. Fine. Okay. How did I avoid those? golden mushroom. I guess I just go the same way again. He's going for 2. Oh, cool. That worked out for me, actually. Yeah, check me out. Yeah, that box. Big shortcut. What? I'm in first? Well, I actually kind of know the route on this track now, so I'm a little bit better equipped to do my thing here. If only slightly. I'm getting so lucky. I say that and then get owned immediately after. Oh well. This has been a good race. This was fun. Blooper! The best item. I think I got 4th? I can't tell. It was cool. That's a cool track. 5th, okay. 12 players. Hot dog. Full room. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, Twitter is like silent, and I feel like that could be due to me not cultivating enough like accounts that I can look through and like where interesting stuff happens, where there's news breaking and things like that. But there's also like I've been getting spammed by a ton of like crypto bot accounts where the like 0 followers, 0 following, and then they'll send out a post that like ats a ton of people, and I keep having to report them and then block them. I feel like that might be something triggered by inactivity or whatever. They probably look for inactive accounts to farm engagement off of or whatever. But I think it's really indicative of the state of decay that Twitter's in right now, because accounts like that used to actually reliably get banned and like booted off the platform before Elon Musk took over, for all the shit show that Twitter still was. But now I guess not. Elon's having to like, well, not having to. He didn't have to do anything, but he's now like grasping at straws kind of, because like none of his big brain or right bullshit ideas actually work for the website. So now he's having to double back or double down, I guess. I don't know, whichever one. Especially since he started like Jewish question posting and shit like that. Like all the advertisers have just fled from Twitter outright. Been kind of insane. And I mean, I'd be glad to see Twitter die, for sure. There exists a suitable number of websites that could act as like a replacement for a breaking news hub, I think. You know, and we'd be able to tell which one was what pretty quickly. But like, definitively, it kind of needs to happen definitively, and that hasn't really happened yet, unfortunately. I intend to let this guy stay in first, actually. I didn't know there was a phone. Get out of there. Oh, he hadn't been. Okay. Third ring chill. Is that a red shell? It is. I've probably been pretty good. Again, despite the aforementioned having played in like 2 months. Somebody might pass me here, or not. I missed the mini turbo. Pretty uneventful race for me. I don't think I ever got, like, majorly messed up. Well, I'll take third, I guess. Very nice. +8. Sick. Oh, yeah, this is something, like, I could talk about the never-ending stream of horrors from Israel, and how there's, like, the genocide going on over there, but that's not exactly new. So instead, I will refer to something that I actually happened across today, which is kind of insane. Surprised that this isn't getting any news coverage, really. Or maybe it is, but it's like, this is French news, so it's probably just getting news coverage in France. This was a post on Mastodon where this guy says, or he posts a link to a news outlet. And it says, the French welfare agency uses an algorithm to detect potential fraudsters. Every month, it ranks the households of 32 million people in terms of the purported likelihood that they will commit fraud or whatever. And it gives them a score, which, by the way, these 32 million households include 13 million kids. So it's a little bit like your credit score or something, except more dystopian because it's like determinative of whether or not you get welfare, which is bad, as it were. Give me something good. Green shell? Alright. Oh, you hit a grenade? Anyways. So that risk score. For the first time, La Croix de Rature, which is a French news source, I believe, like news outlet, got the source code of this algorithm, and they ran it. They like, tried to see, like, what is this source code? Like, what's making it tick? So, there's a list of criteria that the algorithm uses to say you're more likely to be a fraudster, you're more likely to commit welfare fraud, and those criteria are being poor, living in a mostly poor neighborhood, being a single mother, and being unemployed and having a disability, right? So, like, if any of those 5 things, or 6? Yeah, 5. If any of those 5 things apply to a person in France, the welfare system will, like, try to find an excuse to deny them, and stuff like that. Or it'll, like, give them a lower score, which means they're less likely to receive benefits from the welfare system. Which is fucked up. There we go. So, if that sounds like it's designed to destroy welfare, or if it sounds like it's designed to, like, prevent people who need welfare from using welfare, then you're exactly right, because that's what that's supposed to do. Average neoliberal government. This is, there's a lot of people will say, like, oh no, AI is coming for us and shit like that. AI is coming for us, but it's not going to look like Terminator. It's going to look like this. It's going to look like we put AI in charge of all the social safety net programs, and all of a sudden, nobody gets to use those social safety net programs because when they put the AI in charge, they gave it an algorithm that says, hey, if anybody has any of these, like, risk factors, and it just lists anything that you could potentially ever be experiencing in your life, then, you know, don't let them have benefits. And that'll just be that. Now, of course, something could happen in the meantime where, like, people get really mad about this. Maybe they go on strike in the welfare administration or whatever, and they get the government to stop using this algorithm. But failing that, I think it's pretty much curtains for the welfare system if this gets adopted elsewhere. And I think that there's a really faulty assumption. There's a really faulty assumption at play here as well. And I think that assumption is that you need to screen out fraudsters like this from ever getting welfare in the first place. And I know that sounds weird to say. And in part that's because it, like, kind of is. But statistically, you know, France is a big country. Any country that has a welfare system, like, it's a big country, it's a big world out there. There's going to be people who commit fraud, statistically. And there's no way for you to prevent that. What you can do is try to minimize it by reducing the amount of incentives that exist to commit fraud. Right? So in any country where there is like a social security system or a welfare system, the vast, and I mean vast, like beyond supermajority even, of those people are going to be just legitimately using that system, like how it's intended to be used, you know. And there will be like a very small super minority of fraudsters, and when I say that, I mean like less than 1%. Of people who would use the welfare system would like commit fraud in order to use it or something like that. It's called like margins of, that's pretty basic margins of error and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, a lot of neoliberal governments operate off of a severely flawed assumption that it's better to over-restrict welfare so that, like, nobody is committing fraud, but then simultaneously not enough people legitimately have access, than ensuring first and foremost that enough people can use the welfare system if they need it, and then you worry about the fraud, like, afterwards, because that's not going to be a widespread thing if you're at all competent in, like, designing a welfare system. If you have created a welfare system that is functional and is able to serve the most vulnerable, and really anybody who experiences economic vulnerability, then there's only a bare minimum of incentive for anybody to commit fraud. Because if somebody is within the margins where they would need welfare, then they don't need to commit fraud because they're getting benefits from a presumably robust welfare system. If somebody is outside of that robust welfare system, then that means that they would be above the income threshold where you would actually need to use that system, and therefore they would have no need to commit fraud against it, unless they are just plain evil, in which case you can, like, investigate that as it comes up, and don't do the thing where you're, like, shooting people out of the welfare system before they have a chance to, like, use it. I don't know. The whole thing here seems to be a weird baseline aversion to allowing people to use existing social benefit systems. Like, what good even is a welfare system if you're not going to let people use the welfare system to get supplemental income and things like that? Although I'm sure that's actually the point. You know, that's exactly why this kind of algorithm exists, is to, well, destroy welfare programs. Track is awesome. Oh, he died, I guess. Mostly just wanted to get rid of that thing. Oh. Way they target shocked him? That actually sucks a lot. Although he does get big. Oh, that was smart. Just for the hell of it. That actually works out too, because the shock happened and I'm gonna be rid of my item anyway. That shit. I mean, I'm perfectly happy in third. So I don't know if I want to throw this forward. Will. I don't know. Yeah, I will. I mean, I got another red shell, so what good is that really gonna do me? Oh, well, I got him. I guess that's what good is gonna do. And I'm back in first time. Sick. Okay, I just phased right through that green shell. Kind of surprised I didn't just get got instantly. Alright. Now, it looks like nobody hit that fake item box, but I'm very certain that I placed it in an annoying enough spot that it would, like, cause them to have some trouble. I see that red shell went there. Pretty good at this track. Wouldn't you know it? Nice. What a good race. Good driving by me, thank you. Sick. Welcome to the stream. Got a couple extra viewers, it seems. You just wait until this shit gets introduced to Social Security Administration. God fucking damn it. Can't wait for my parents to grow old, try to retire, and then be like, yeah, sorry, we've calculated that one of you, like, I don't know, one of you guys has a disability, so you don't get Social Security. Sorry. Really love my AI-fueled neoliberal dystopia. It's great. I'm kidding, of course. I despise it with every fiber of my being. It is in some ways more soul-crushing than fascism, because fascism at least presents a force around which to mobilize against and to pour passion into fighting. You know, like, it's so evil that you can, it almost invigorates your spirit to fight against it. And meanwhile, neoliberalism is this fucking gray, muted, banal, like, faceless amalgam of bureaucrats and algorithms that, like, decide that grandma doesn't get to have her medicine or something. Because she can't pay $1 more billion for it. No, Final Grounds. God damn it. If you like this track, you're mega sweaty. If you like this for online play, you're the most sweat lord of all time, and I don't respect you, honest to God. Because, like, I'm decent at this track. Doesn't mean I enjoy playing it at all. Shit. Probably the best I've ever done that section. No, okay. Wasn't that bad. Could've been a lot better. I don't know why I care so much. You know what? If this is actually a high stakes race. If I get first place here, then I'm the real Sweat Lord. But no. Yeah, no. He's gonna do the thing. Wait, no, he messed it up. I actually love seeing people try to go for like the pro speedrun time trial strats and then messing them up. This track is one of the, this game, Mario Kart Wii is one of the few games that I play where I will actually take pleasure in the misfortune of others during the race, depending on the circumstance. Because, like, I really don't like Sweat Lords in this game. And it really is just this game. I've had a tolerable or even positive experience with Sweat Lords in other games. Because it's like, I get it, you know, you do what you need to do to win. But Mario Kart really isn't that kind of game. It's not one of the games where you can, like, isolate for all of those variables or whatever. You know, there's always going to be item boxes and shit. I say that as I'm front-running in first, which I guess makes me the real Sweat Lord. And I just got blue shelled in possibly the worst spot. How am I still in first? Yeah, I'm not. There's my answer. Okay, he's getting hit. Talking shit and getting hit. He's gonna go try to do the thing. Yep. And he messed it up again. Let's go. What I say about loving it when people try to go for that shit and mess it up. It's that shit I live for, dude. I got the first on final rounds. It'd be pretty nutty. Ice question mark? Alright. I guess this is a Mock Bike Master Race moment or some shit. It's a Mock Bike best vehicle in the game. Because the Bullet Bike just isn't fast enough, and the Flame Runner can't take shit very tight. I don't know. I guess that makes me the real Sweat Lord. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. Well, I didn't swear to destroy Sweat Lords. They need to exist so I can laugh at them and feel like I'm better than them. But, you know, I've become the thing that I laugh at and make fun of and think I'm better than, so, yeah. Sucks, I guess. Oh, dude, it's a shame 1v3 isn't here. I was gonna go over the Dutch childcare scandal. Because I found out, actually, as a product of, the fucking... As a product of, seeing that news article about, the French welfare being determined by, like, an AI algorithm, or something, or being determined by an algorithm, I saw somebody link, like, yeah, that reminds me of the Dutch childcare scandal or whatever, and I read up on it a little bit on Wikipedia, and I wanted to go through it a little bit. Because I know 1v3, friend of the channel, recommended I talk about it a little while ago. and I very briefly, like, looked at what it was, but I think I sort of misunderstood the nature of the scandal. I thought it was just some politician that committed welfare fraud and, like, scammed a bunch of families out of, you know, having their benefits. But it's, if you can believe it, it's actually worse than that, which is wild. I'm dead. I'm dead as fuck. That's what I am. Okay. Okay, here's the game plan. Just don't drive like shit. I will be satisfied with my performance in this stream. Remember, PR is just a number. I am partially saying that to reassure myself. Support. Ooh. Oh. I don't understand. Isn't it like... Dude, the bullet bike is in first. What a legend. What a master of the craft. So far, I have actually not gotten any other items. Except for this green shell. And I'm, so far, I'm actually okay with that. If this guy, you know what, I've been like racing a little bit standoffish, but if this guy wants to stay in first, that's fine by me. You know, take a blue shell. You know, that's all the better. You know? That guy's gonna grow big before I do, so I gotta make sure I'm on the outside of him. Okay, that works. And now I'm in first? What? How do I keep ending up in first? I don't... Okay, well. I mean, there's worse things in the world than being in first with a 2-second lead or whatever. Now I'm driving really bad. He thinks he is going to talk shit and get hit? Yeah. That guy back there is both talking shit and getting hit. Oh, and poor bastard, I guess. Alright. And I win again. I win the race. Win the race. I think he is. Okay, cool. I've been dropping a couple frames apparently. Should be fine. It's only 0.3% of my frames. Yeah. Give me New Moon Manor. That track is sick. I also have frequently gotten BTFO'd on that track, but I like it anyway. This track is good track. Oh, hey, New Moon Manor. Very nice. Let's do it. You know, recently that new Hunger Games movie came out. There was a it was a prequel, I think, to the Hunger Games trilogy that we know. And by prequel, I don't mean like immediate prequel. It's more like happens quite a long time before that. I think I know what I want to use this mushroom for. Almost hit the ceiling there. That would have been it kind of worked, but you know, real scary, and I didn't exactly stick the landing, so evidently the new Hunger Games movie is about President Snow's ascent to power, which is a cool concept, I suppose. I just hope it doesn't like make him into the protagonist. I would say I hope it doesn't humanize him, but I think everybody deserves to be humanized in a story that's about them, you know. Oh shit. And you know, I am interested in the motivations and inner thought processes of President Snow. I want to see the full range of cynicism that's ticking away inside his head, and stuff like that. Because he is, as much as anybody else in the Hunger Games series, he is a character, and he's, you know, exerts a lot of influence on the plot and stuff. And I think it'd be doing a real disservice to the world of the Hunger Games, and you know, I think the heroes and President Snow himself, if we didn't see the like, you know, the other side of the coin, I guess, as it were. But I don't, I haven't heard, like, glowing reviews of it and stuff like that. I mean, I know this is really cringe going by reviews and stuff, but I usually don't like, there's been a trend in Hollywood of using recognizable IPs to, do, like, cash grab movies that aren't all that, compelling, interesting, or, like, well, just anything in particular. There's kind of the gray stuff, you know, from the one SpongeBob episode. The Matrix was like that. I think Flash was like that. A lot of the MCU stuff has been like that. And, you know, I guess I want to find out first if the new Hunger Games movie was like that. You know, because a lot of movies based off of name recognition alone, and then also like the marketing leading up to it, you know, the audience perception of a movie and even sometimes critic scores can be influenced by the amount of money that's invested in marketing and propagating a movie for people to see when it like initially releases. And I've figured out over time that I probably have a way higher bar for movies than most in terms of like what I can enjoy and engage with, you know? Because I view movies as a different kind of thing, I think, than a lot of people do. Golden mushroom, okay. Start using it here, I suppose. Good a place as any. Yeah, very funny. Nah. My mushrooms. Got a red shell. Dude, I'm the one talking shit and getting hit. No, I didn't see that banana. Ah. You can tell I'm starting to get a little tired. Sure. I didn't race too well that race. Ouch. What's my look? Oh yeah, have you guys heard of this state called Florida? Very unfortunate that this state exists. A veritable tragedy, you know. They've been kind of the vanguard of fascism in America, which is cringe and dumb and stupid. But they introduced recently another "Don't Say Gay" bill. Like, the first time it was about like, oh, in school you can't talk about it. This time it's actually worse, if you can believe it. I'll see if there ends up being a pause in the gameplay at any point. I'll try to pull up the tab I had open with the news of that, but I don't know if it'll happen. Please give me items. Thank you. Very cool. I remember messing up a couple of times on this track. I think there was a okay, well. Purple reds? Oh my god. I'm gonna probably get mollywopped. Barely escaped that bomb. Probably cycling through items just to get some stuff. Oh, dude! What'd I tell you? Basically inevitable that I was gonna mess up at one point or another. And, yeah, clipped by that red shell. Okay. Let's go. That part is really difficult for me to see on... Me item, please? Thank you. I think I can just get away with this. Yeah, I can just do that. That guy's got first by quite a ways. Right now, it's all I can do to, like, hold on to this mushroom. Oh! By an actual razor-thin margin. Holy shit. I guess I got a second. Florida. There we go. Florida has introduced HB 599, a Don't Say Gay bill that applies to all nonprofits. It would effectively ban... I'm going to try to find a different one. It would effectively ban all queer nonprofits in the state. They would not be able to discuss sexual orientation or gender identity at all. And they say this is horrifying. I'm actually going to like and retweet this. This would ban an organization such as Equality Florida from discussing gender identity or sexual orientation in the workplace despite it being a queer org. It would ban queer community clinics from discussing queer identities. It is a blatant violation of the First Amendment. Not surprised. Alright, let's go to the florida.gov thing here. Oh, actually, no, there's a snippet of the text from the bill right in this tweet here. Starts with 10 in parentheses. I assume this is part of some greater section. It is an unlawful employment practice for a nonprofit org or an employer who receives funding from the state to require as a condition of employment any training, instruction, or other activity on sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. For purposes of this subsection, the term nonprofit organization means any organization that is exempt from taxation pursuant to this other part of the U.S. Code, or any federal, state, or local governmental entity. Wow. Really stupid shit. I mean, this is what it was always about. It was never about, it was never about kids. That was the pretense of the first Don't Say Gay bill, but this is a whole new level. It looks like these guys are all doing honeycoop shenanigans. You know what? Far be it for me to sully their fun, I will join them. I don't know if I'll do the honeycoop, but I will pick a cart. I will pick a cart vehicle. I'm gonna get blown out. That's for damn sure. But I want to partake in the fun that these guys are having. I feel like I'm part of the group here. I think that'd be nice. You barely made it. It's only lap 2. Dang. This is a good track for carts. It's like he's lagging a little bit. Might get a little bit in trouble with some folks who would otherwise agree with me politically on some stuff for using the genocide word here. But this bill that I just looked at from Florida, that's like banning the discussion of any queer-related issues and topics and whatever in the workplace. This is genocide. Like, this is part of a broader genocidal project that the Republican Party is attempting to do. Whether or not they will succeed in doing it fully is not like that's not a certainty yet. As much as I want to believe, and I think I do believe from the circumstances on the ground here, that like the social progressivism in the United States and the acceptance of queer people and all that is like as high as it's ever been. So I don't think Republicans are going to succeed in completing this genocide, right? I think they're going to run into more meaningful resistance from cultural norms for in a large part. But this law is undoubtedly part of a set of genocidal ambitions that the Republican Party holds towards queer people. You know? And I mean, the beats are all the same, too. Like, you can take a look at, cliche, I know, Nazi Germany. The way they discussed Jewish people at the time, and the sort of, the narrative about, like, oh, they're coming for your kids, they're grooming the youth, and all that shit, and they're like, bringing their degeneracy into society. It tracks pretty well with the way that Republicans talk about queer people today. And in fact, we don't even really need to hop from the Jewish community to the queer community, because Nazis also talk that way about queer people. You know, and we know how that turned out. So it was not good. So this bill that was introduced in Florida is bad, it's cringe, and Florida is a hell on earth. Yeah. That's my take. Wait, shit. No, I wanted to pick it. Man. I wanted to pick a different character and like the honey coop or something. Damn it. Try to remember for next race, I guess. Dude, is that motherfucking Dio? The homie who I was enemies with one time because he targeted me with a fucking thing and then I got him back. Shoutouts to Dio. Ono Dioda. That's what he said. I didn't say that about me. Quoting him when he said that. Oh, okay, seems like a lot of people are not using the honey coop this time, so I don't gotta feel too bad. Oh shit, dude! Oh shit, I got him? Let's go. I don't even care that much about getting first. I'm just psyched that I got him. I'm not good. I'm alive. Kinda died there, hit a wall. Oh well. I need to get rid of these. I don't care that much if they hit anybody or not. I want a better item. It's not a huge deal. It's left to do. Ding chilling. Dude, Dio's in the mega. I've graduated from I hate Dio to now Dio is my homie because I see him in these rooms like on occasion. He's one of the only people that I like recognize in these rooms. What's up, dude? Oh. Ah. Talking balls. Dick and testicles, if you will. No, I gotta use this. I'm kind of surprised that they managed to do that, like, moving cables thing. It's kind of... I don't, like, know how you would do that, really. No! Fucking... okay. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, dude, that guy got first? Sick. What do we got? What do we got? Alright. Since we've established that I don't care about VR, I will in fact do this for the content. Dragonite, you're getting in the tiny funny car. Get in the funny car. We're going to fucking, I don't know. Where we're going. Yes. Going to Jungle Jamble. In the funny car. Dude, imagine we get Melting Magma Melee, and I'm stuck with this fucking thing. Oh, everybody's going random. Or can you just not see what people vote? GCN Luigi Circuit. That actually works for Honeycoop. Alright. Here we go. No, dude, they're doing Wario Bike? Let's go. This is sick. This is the best room. You cannot convince me otherwise. Alright, let's fucking go, dude. I have no idea how to drive this thing, but we're figuring it out, alright? We're gonna figure it out. Fuck, I didn't get an item. This is not good. Please spare me. Oh my god, they spared me. That's crazy. I'm talking shit and I'm getting hit. Oh. Okay, let's just establish I'm not going to perform well in this thing. But this is gonna be awesome because we're using the funny haha vehicle. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it, just a little bit. Yes, yes, this is what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. Give me that shit. Yes, dude, I dodged. Let's go. This is incredible. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna blast it. I'm going. I'm fucking. I'm going. Fuck. That POW came at a perfect time. No, I hit the off-road like an idiot. Alright. No, he's catching up. You're catching up. Am I gonna get first on the fucking Honeycoop? Let's go. The best car in the game. I'm gonna keep doing... Says I will perform horribly. Gains VR. Yes. I don't know. I intend to keep using this. You know what? As long as these other guys stay on the Wario Bike, I'm staying on the Honeycoop. This is sick. Because then we get like a couple people who are using the Mach Bike and the Bowser Bike or whatever. And then you get like Wario Bike, Standard Bike, fucking Honeycoop. You know? I'm down. I'm so down. Unbelievably down. Down atrocious, even. Oh no, I didn't do the thing where we pick random. Maybe I should do that. I wonder, I guess they made the like random thing an actual option now, instead of it just being like you hit start and the randomizer does its thing, and then like it picks a track for you. You can actually make it be like, oh yeah, question mark. Dude, I'm dropping frames again? The fuck? 1,376 dropped frames. 0.3%. Okay, still not like a big amount, which is good, but I would prefer if I didn't drop any frames. Dude, that actually helped. That bump was so helpful. No, he stopped being on the Wario Bike. Dude, that guy's on the Quacker? Alright, let's go. Teammates. What's up, yo? Dude, they're on the Quacker now. I gotta get with the program, dude. They must be like in a Discord call or something. They must all know each other. Alright. Getting hit by something is absolutely deadly when I'm in this thing. Especially on a turn like that, I have a hard time, like, making up any speed. Alright. I gotta start, like, here. No, okay, that was too early, but I think I got the general idea. This is a wacky ride. Welcome to the stream. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna be a wacky ride. You're gonna be in for a very weird one. Let's get around this corner, and then That's this guy, Bullet Bill. Alright. Usually with bikes, you want to use the Bullet Bill on corners. But with carts, I think I'd prefer to use it, like, on straightaways, because that's where I am weakest. You know? Please don't throw that back at me. Please. I am but a humble honeycoop racer. Please. No, he got hit! Poor bastard. And I got a thundercloud. Stick. Oh shit, he took it! I don't want it. I don't want it, dude. Okay. This is incredible maneuvering given the vehicle that I'm driving right now. Okay, here I start the drift. Yes! Yes! I'm learning. It's a process, but I'm learning. I promise, guys. Alright. No, okay. I gotta wait till they're basically out of the corner. There we go. Anything here? I was so prepared for that POW to just fuck me up. But it didn't, and I'm glad that it didn't. Look that a little bit wider than I would like. Dude, I'm doing all the honeycoop mains proud right now, I think. The maneuvering! No! It was almost the sickest, like, POW dodge and recovery of all my whole career. I mean, that tells you what my career is like. I didn't get an item, but that's fine. My main concern is, can I actually drive this thing? And the answer seems to be a yes with like a question mark. What am I cooking? The world may never know. Butchered that other section. Eat a red shell! No, I didn't get him. Okay. I have to use this here. I'm sorry, this thing has incredibly wide turns. Fourth. That's good. That's good. This room is sick. I'm staying honeycoop. This is content. This is good content. Random. Dude, you can do it. Oh, let's go. Okay, okay. Love that. I love that you can actually pick random as a thing now. Melting magma melee. Dio, you're trying to get me killed here. You know what? Actually, no. I see it now. This is a road to Damascus moment. I see the light. Dio is saying, hey, look. If it picks melting magma melee, that is the most content. Imagine, honeycoop user trying to drive on melting magma melee. But figure 8 circuit's good too. I actually feel like figure 8 circuit was not well suited to Mario Kart DS, but it is well suited to this game. If that makes sense. Because Mario Kart DS is just a little bit slower. And I think that like a relatively feature lacking track is actually good when there's a bunch of items and stuff to supplement it, and when you're driving through the general featurelessness pretty quickly. I didn't mean to. I meant to throw that forward. Please don't hit me. Oh my god, he's going for the other guy. Get away from me, please. Okay. Oh no, I feel so bad. That was Dio's POW, I think. Sucks. Get a POW in 9. Oh, I got shocked. Dio, use your dodge item. Ah, okay. Give me the mushroom. Fuck it, I'm using this thing. Ooh. What's up? Average honey race. Should I snake? I feel like I should snake. Ooh, okay, that could have been dangerous. I mean, it was dangerous, but I didn't get hit somehow. No, I had another banana there? Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm gonna get past. Oh, never mind. Fuck it. I'm sticking with it, dude. This is too much fun for me to give up now. Time for my big brain honeycoop evil genius strategizing. What do I do? I probably just pick random again. And then Dio picks fucking melting magma melee again. And then we either get another random track or melting magma melee. And either case, that is content for the honeycoop. Plus, I feel like on a little bit more complex track, I would stand a better chance. Again, all this being in a superficial, I care about the content sense of things. I'm not really interested in winning the race so much as I am showing up to the party, as it were, in a honeycoop. Okay, so we got White Garden and Melting Magma Melee, and then all rain. Sky High Island. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I remember what this one is. I'm sure I've played it before. Oh wait, I think I know what it is. Possible. Yes! Okay, this one. Alright. No, I burned out? Dang. It's okay, we'll just say I was bagging. They're all going this way, so I'm following them. I don't remember what the faster route is. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to let this one rip right here. Oh, dude, that line. It was super wide, but it was good for a card, I think. Okay, give me the wide box. Yes. One mushroom. Fuck it. I'll use it here. Not especially confident in my ability to take the shortcut that comes up later. Oh, dude! Honeycoop life. Wait, I'm a cart though. Aren't I supposed to be like heavy? That's alright. It's alright. It's lap 1. Dude! I got stuck on the whip. God dang it. I have to use these mushrooms here. Alright. Bullet. Okay. The bullet takes the other route. I'm just gonna use the golden here. I think, like, I'm too far behind to concern myself with when is an appropriate time to let it rip. me that. Yes. Another golden? Sick. Good. That's good. There we go. That's a better line, I think. Yes, get me through here. Come on, catch me up just a little bit. Okay, it's a better line this time. I didn't get an item, though. Alright, it's all riding on this last one. I need to get my box. Have to get this one. Dude, I can't fucking control this thing. This is wild. Yes! Come on, no! Unfortunate. Dang. Please, I need my example to inspire somebody else to do a stupid vehicle again. I saw, I think they were on Jet Bubble or something. I don't know. The, like, lightweights. Yeah, ouch. I have 9 players. I'll do one more race as the Honeycoop, I think. And then if the race after that, if somebody else doesn't hop on, like, a dumb vehicle, then I might just go back to Mach Bike. You know? Oh, wait, no. I'll do random. Yeah. Mushroom Peaks, Walrus, you're trying to get me killed. Dio is also, but I can at least theoretically drive Mushroom Peaks. Or not Mushroom Peaks, Melting Magma Melee. Mushroom Peaks might literally be impossible on a cart. Like, I don't know 100%, but there's very specific spots where you have to bounce off all the mushrooms. And that is, well, you have to have a, you know, neurosurgeon level of precision to be able to do that on a cart. It's already difficult on a bike. Alright, here we go. Content time. Hope y'all are ready. Because I'm not. But we should do it anyway, because I'm as ready as I'll ever be. They are in stupid vehicles. They're in the cheap Charger. Alright, comrades. Together we ride. Ow. Ow! Jesus, these bats. What's up, Dio? We didn't get one. Unfortunate. Blue draft, please. Okay. This section is what I was thinking of when I was like, I could maybe drive Melting Magma Melee. I'm actually tilting my head to be able to see this, because this is insane. Okay. Somebody get fucked, and it's gonna be me! I lived? I cannot believe that I lived. Okay, well. Was not quite as fortunate. That time, I really didn't want to bump the baby Luigi off, so that's why I didn't like make any effort to avoid those green shells. You know, it's rough out there for carters. I'm sorry, dude. Can I do this? I can? Dude! That's insane. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Please, please let me stay up. Please, 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 please. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna just use this. Because I don't know. Or else I would be able to use it! That was much closer than I would have liked it to be. No, dude! Come on, Peter. Tina. What the fuck, dude? I thought we were homies. No! What did you do that for? Asshole? Okay. Probably gonna use the mushrooms on this shortcut. And then that, like, well, that doesn't do so much for me, but it's more than nothing. I'll just, That's something. No way! I fell right between the... Oh my god, dude. Okay. At least I'm back on my feet now. Or on my wheels, I guess. You know, cars have wheels and such. This part is a nightmare. Okay. Alright. Okay. This part is actually not that bad on a cart because you can, you have a little bit more weight and, like, control over the trajectory you have when you go off a ramp like that. I have another golden, I'll probably just use it here again. What? What was that? I'm alive? I lost a placement, but I didn't die? No, dude. Please, please. Okay. Well. You know, I had half a mind to say thus concludes the Honeycoop Adventures, but you know, absolutely not. I'm gonna keep racing until the end of the stream on the Honeycoop. You cannot stop me. I am ungovernable. You might need to call the feds. Let's do random. Okay, in between all the Honeycoop content, I've been playing a Pokemon ROM hack. That's a remake of another ROM hack. It's Pokemon Bloody Platinum Redux. ROM hacks have very dumb names, but this ROM hack is like has more than just a dumb name. It's just dumb. Like supposedly the guy who made the ROM hack designed it for Nuzlocke and stuff like that, right? So it's like difficulty hack, and then a bunch of Pokemon have buffs. And when I say a bunch, I mean like almost every Pokemon has some kind of buff, and the buffs are pretty substantial too, which is a little bit odd. I don't think I can go that way. You know? It's like a whole nother level of power creep or something. Which is, to me, it's kind of strange. Dude. Come on. But then, that's not the thing that makes me, like, sort of question how much I want to keep playing it, because I'm already, like, a badge, one gym badge in, and stuff like that. You know, I'm a little ways into the game. But one of the things that this guy did that I think is really questionable is that he made certain Pokemon unobtainable after having like gone through the effort to buff them and stuff. It's really bizarre. Like Vaporeon is unobtainable, Politoed is unobtainable, and like I think Blissey is unobtainable as well. Because he was like, actually, I buffed them too much, so instead of undoing the buffs, I'm just going to remove them from the game. And I know why he actually removed Vaporeon from the game. You know, it was not because too many buffs or whatever. So I just edited them in and decided, like, well, you know, fuck what the guy wanted, I guess. I'll just play with these Pokemon anyways. And then also, this is a gripe that I have with some ROM hacks. I don't know how much of a problem this is, like overall in the ROM hacking community with Pokemon, but certainly with this one, I noticed it very, very quickly. Is that the documentation is wrong. A lot of ROM hacks will come with like a set of documents to show you like, okay, this is what's changed in this ROM hack. You know, this stuff is over here now. I made this different. This is where you can find these Pokemon, and particularly I was going to the document that had the locations of all the Pokemon and stuff, and the location data is wrong. There are some Pokemon that you like actually can't find on a given route that are listed in the documentation as being there, and there are some Pokemon like the other way around too, where you can find them in places where the documentation says they aren't. Which to me is like, if you're marketing this as some sort of like really substantial quality of life ROM hack that's meant for like serious Nuzlockers who take the game seriously and whatever, then I think that's a pretty serious oversight that you just didn't get the documentation right, or like didn't update the documents. I have no doubt that like maybe for one version or another that document set was accurate, you know, but for this one it isn't. For the version that I'm playing on, which is the version that was linked with the documents. I don't know. It's not the same, though, as Radical Red. I would not say that this is as bad as Radical Red. Because it doesn't take away as much player freedom as Pokemon Radical Red does. You know? Like, at the end of the day, we're talking about a game here, not like an execution knowledge test, right? If I wanted that, I'd go back to college, but there's a reason that I decided not to go to a master's program right away. Yeah. Wolf Castle Grounds. I might be able to do this one. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go, let's go. Shoutouts to bikes literally just being better than cars. I guess that's why a lot of people are drawn to the other Mario Kart Wii mods, like Mario Kart Rebalanced, or any of the mod packs that are based on Mario Kart Rebalanced, you know? Because they actually make karts good in that mod pack, for those like comparative mods. No, damn it. Get me up there. Dude! He's on the Wild Wing, let's go. No, I was too busy basking in the glory of my karting comrades. Dude! I love this. Go! Go, dude. Go, go, go. Me dodging you was not an accident. I did that shit on purpose. I actually have to mushroom just to keep up with these guys. Yeah. Good, I'm good. No, that's awesome. You know, one nice thing about karts is that you do spend a lot of time in your mini turbo. That's for sure. I'm getting blown up. I haven't even had it. Oh, there's a peach on the way. Or I guess on my mod pack that I have, that was it. Oh, okay. No, dude. Ah, I knew that golden mushroom was ill-fated from the moment I started using it. I was like, okay, how long until I fucking careen off the edge here? You know? Alright, let's hope this one goes a little differently. Okay, do something like this. No, dude! Oh well. Alright. Maybe I could go in here. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit better. I'm still in second last place, though. Alright, here we go. This is gonna suck. Okay. That was a lot better. Still only gonna get me 6th place, though. Oh well. And with that, I'm actually right about at time. So, that's been fun. Look, the important thing is that I drove the honey coop. Alright? That's what we care about in this house. In this household. So, thank you all very much for tuning into the live stream. Feels good to actually be back in Mario Kart, especially now that, like, my brain is in a much better space to be doing the whole, like, I actually don't care about winning and losing in this game. There is no winning and losing. It is all an illusion. VR is a myth. Doesn't exist. And I will now actually, I'll look for somebody to raid. Let's see, who all is live right now? Who is live? Lumiru is live. Lumiru does a lot of social commentary, politics, theory, discussion, whatever, and also just kind of hangs out with chat. I think you guys will like them. Or them. I don't know what pronouns they prefer. Raid Lumiru. Anyways. Again, thank you very much for coming out to view the stream. I'll be back on Wednesday. See you then.